A lot of people ask me on my YouTube videos as well as during my mentorship sessions that if I'm a fresher or I have just started working, how do I tackle leadership related questions? Because leadership qualities are something which is perceived to be developed only while managing a team. In today's video, we will bust that myth and we'll see how to answer this question if you don't have any managerial experience. Hi everyone, welcome to Insider Gyan. My name is Somi. I am an IIT Delhi and ISB Hyderabad grad, and for the last 8-9 years, I have been working in consulting and banking. And on this channel, I share my experiences to help current students and young professionals with their career related decisions. I also run a mentorship program, all of the details of which are going to be there in the description box. So if all of this is something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. Leadership is one quality which every interviewer wants to check, be it a job interview, be it an MBA interview, or any other kind of interview. And typically, people think that if you don't have team management experience, you don't have leadership experience or you don't have leadership skills, right? But that is not true. You develop leadership qualities as a baby, as you are going to school, as a school student, as a college student. Basically, there are various kinds of leadership qualities that apply to you at different stages of your life. So, the next time in an interview, you have to talk about your leadership qualities. Here are the things you can talk about. Number one, managing stakeholders other than your team. If we have to get a job done, it's not just us who is involved, right? It is so many other stakeholders. For example, if you are a junior team member in, say, for instance, a consulting company where you are delivering a project to your client is a stakeholder. If you are managing your client in any way, and I don't mean in a way you are overseeing them, but even if like you're managing responsibilities, you're managing their expectations, or you're sort of coordinating with him on a day-to-day basis to get client data, all of these things come under client management. So if you're managing a client, or even if you're managing your superiors, a lot of the times what happens is, as a junior most team member, you are supposed to keep everyone organized. For example, every meeting you proactively take notes and then you make a summary of the action items and you send it to the respective people. So you are helping everyone stay organized. You are managing so many stakeholders despite being the junior most member of the team. And these are some things that you can talk about during our interview. Number two, independently managing your work stream with minimal handholding. When you are just starting to work, there's a huge likelihood that you don't know anything about how your company functions. If you're assigned and work, you probably don't know how to do it. But if you have it in you to ask people around and figure the right way to solve a problem, that is again a great leadership quality which you can talk about. Or maybe your boss has already given you some of the instructions, but some of the things are not clear to you. So rather than doing something without you understanding it fully, you go and ask your boss questions. That is also being independent about your work. The point is, you know that this is your work that you have to manage and you own it, rather than acting as someone who is just supporting your boss's work. Ownership and independence. Again, two very important qualities that you can talk about in an interview. Number three, doing things outside your job description. If we are just doing what is expected from us, of course we are supposed to do something and we are just delivering it as per people's expectations. It's when we exceed those expectations, that's when we display some leadership. For example, in college, you are supposed to study. So you're not doing anything exceptional by just studying. But outside of studying, if you take up a lot of extracurricular activities, maybe you manage a student club or help in placements, that is when you are displaying some additional leadership quality. All of these things you can package and talk about in an interview. Fourthly, being proactive about taking responsibilities. In a work setting, you can either be proactive or you can be reactive. If you're just doing what your boss is asking you to do, that is just being reactive. But if you go ahead and tell your boss that, oh, you know what, I think these are some of the additional issues that we could work on to give the client an exceptional experience. That is when you're being proactive about taking more responsibilities, and trust me on this, your superiors are going to notice this and reward you for this. And then you get a great example to talk about in an interview. I'll give you an example. Very recently, I was working on a project where I had two junior members who I was managing. I had a director above me who sort of was providing oversight to the whole project, and me and my the director, we were discussing about how to present a particular output in the most client friendly and yet easy to digest kind of a way, and we were struggling to come up with a template to do that. One of the junior team members, he was not expected to do it, but after the call he sort of created something out of his understanding and sent it to us. He said that, hey, I was just hearing through your conversation and I think we can use this specific template to do what we are trying to do. We did not end up using his template because, of course, he did not have a lot of context. But the fact that he did that shows to me that he's a good leader. He has it in him to be proactive about things and take more responsibility. And the next time something comes up, I'll just be more likely to trust him with a new piece of work. That's what I'm talking about. And lastly, and most importantly, you can display leadership by showing empathy to your team members, to your friends, to your colleagues. For example, maybe 6 months after you have joined a company, a new joiner comes into your project, and he is at a stage where he doesn't know anything. He's still figuring his way out. If at that point of time you go and provide some mentorship, you help him out with the company's ways of working, you bring him up to speed on the project without anyone having to tell you to do that, that just shows that you have great empathy. You know that 6 months ago you were in the same position and you are helping him out with exactly the things that you would have wanted help from 6 months back. So by now, I hope you have enough talking points to display your leadership skills in your next interview. Remember, in addition to mentioning your skills, always give a lot of examples so that it helps the other person understand what exactly you are talking about, and it just makes it very real and tangible. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit the like button, bell button daba dena, and definitely subscribe to the channel because I make a lot of interview related videos over here. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to get back to you on those. And I'm going to see you next time. Till then, bye.